Recently, there is an article stating that there are increased imports of pulses and also decreased domestic production of these pulses. Now, let us look at the statistics. What is happening in few decades? What's happened before that? See, if you see from 2014 to 27, there are many imports here in this. And after 27, there is a significant drop in imports of pulses. So, what should we infer from this? It means government have took up some measures to make these imports fall down. So, let us discuss about the government measures. What did the measures government take? So, to make these imports of pulses fall down. Do you know pulses have significant impact? I mean, imports of the pulses have significant impact on the food security and buffer stock issues of the country. So, now let us look at the measures which are taken by the government. So, the first measure was government introduced MSP, which is minimum support price. This introduced MSP and also included pulses in it. Due to inclusion of pulses in it, it encouraged farmers to grow these pulses. And second thing government did was, it increased import tariffs. This actually encouraged the domestic production rather than importing of these pulses. And third thing government did was, government came up with short duration crops, specifically related to the moong and chana. Due to these short duration crops, usually there are around 2 crops per year. Due to the short duration crops, it became 4 crops per year. It means 4x increase in the productivity. These all led to decrease in the imports and also increase in domestic production of the pulses. But we are not able to nullify the imports. Still, we are importing some amount. And if you see, coming to 2023 and 24, due to effects such as El Nino and heat waves, we are not able to domestically produce the pulses. So we are importing again. And we could also see that most of the pulses we consume are dependent upon the imports. Let us look at the reasons why government measures became ineffective. So first one is ineffective MSP regime. How many crops are there in MSP? There are around 23 crops. So pulses are one of the crop, but focus area of MSP is mostly on rice and wheat. Due to this, farmers changed their cropping pattern, and farmers are also mostly focusing on rice and wheat. This ultimately led to decrease in production of these pulses. So second one is change in cropping pattern. In this changed cropping pattern, farmers are mostly growing rice and wheat, and very less amount of farmers are growing these pulses. If you look at this, the next implication of this is decrease in yields and per capita availability of the pulses to the person. So, in 1961, there are around 25 kg per capita availability of pulses to a person. While coming to the 2021, we observe that there are around While coming to 2021, we observe that the per capita availability of the pulses is just 16 kgs, which you could see significant differences in per capita availability of the pulses is related to decreased yield of these crops. And third issue is rain-fed agriculture. Around 84% of the pulses cropping happening in India is in the rain-fed areas. So, this made crops vulnerable to floods and also droughts and also climate varieties. Overall, we can say there is also demand and supply mismatch happening. Coming to demand, you could see nowadays there are a lot of disposable income with the people, and also there is increased awareness about the sources of protein and importance of these pulses. This led to increased demand for these pulses. Coming to the supply issues and coming to the context of 2023 and 24, there is instances of El Nino and also heat waves. This led to the demand and supply mismatch and making India net pearls importer. Thank you.